Hi, welcome back to our podcast.
Hi, my name's Sai.
And my name's Subhash. I hope you're having a great day because we know we are.
Totally, Subhash, we're having a great day.
Yeah, so we tried to record this episode twice.
But no, it got too political, so Subhash just dunked on me and ended the recording.
Yeah, because we aren't a political podcast. Speaking about podcasts, we are a podcast. We are ranked.
Please sponsor us. Patel Brothers, Up in the Bazaar, whatever you got. Throw us some money, please. Rupees, dollars, Czech Republic monies, rubles, shekels, anything you got.
Yeah, honestly, any sponsor would be great as we're not being monetized on any platforms.
Susan Wambajack, give us her damn money.
We're not only on YouTube. You keep bringing up YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. I mentioned this all last time.
Where else do we have 50 subscribers?
We have 50. No, we don't have 50. We have 42, I believe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, also, we are ranked number 266 in news commentary podcasts.
News commentary? When do we comment on the news, Subhash?
We don't. I just had to pick a subject for Apple Podcasts, otherwise they wouldn't let our stuff be on there. So
we're on Apple Podcasts now, so let's...
I said that already, okay, you bloody fool.
Anyway, Subhash, how's your weekend going?
It's going good. The weekend just started. I had a family gathering on Zoom with a bunch of family from India.
No one cares, okay? Family gathering on Zoom. Who cares? Your family is still alive. Mine got eaten by goat. Who cares?
You bloody fool. You are bloody fool, okay? Shut up.
How much gas at your gas station, huh?
My gas station is best gas station. Everyone.
How much gas at your gas station, huh? I got $2.50 on gas.
Mine is $2.49.
Mine is $1 per gallon of gas.
Didn't you just say it was $2.50? You bloody contradictor.
Fine. How much is your aloo parathas at your gas station, huh?
I don't sell aloo parathas.
I sell every type of paratha.
You sell the palata. I sell the paratha.
I sell all types of paratha. What do you talk? What do you talk?
What do you talk?
Do you even have ID? Huh? Do you have ID? Do you have ID? Do you have ID?
I don't have idea. I do have ID because I am bloody citizen. What are you, bloody green card holder?
Throwing shade at the hardworking Indian man. Okay. That is how we roll, Subhash. That is how we roll.
This is why you are a disappointment.
This is why you should do the killing of the self.
You should do the killing of the butt.
Okay, yeah, let's stop. Anyways.
I think we went 2 minutes like that.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of embarrassing.
I don't care.
Whatever.
Speaking about things that make you embarrassing, I don't really care if I'm embarrassed.
What have you been watching recently?
No, let me do my...
Fine, bro. I do not care. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't really care about things that... I say this in quotations. I say everything in quotations at least once an episode. I don't care what embarrasses me. Embarrasses in quotations because nothing really embarrasses me other than parents trying to think they act like that, like they're cool, you know. Parents trying to act cool.
there is legitimately some cool parents.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of some people in this neighborhood.
Cool parents don't act cool.
They don't,
you know.
Which parents act? Which parents try to act cool?
I don't know. My parents.
my dad does that, and it's kind of embarrassing sometimes. But he's a great guy. You know, one time he strolled into the window of a McDonald's with me and my brother. He picked me up from longboarding, so I was sitting there, and my dad just pulls on a huge Indian accent, and he's like, "Yo, what is up? Can I get one fry?" And he doesn't have an Indian accent, but he does. He has an Indian accent, but he did the Indian accent to be I don't know. He was playing a prank on them. It was really funny. He strolls up to the window in perfect English, and it's amazing.
Nice. Things that embarrass people typically, I know a lot of people that are embarrassed of watching anime. I don't really care.
Okay, it's gonna be one of those episodes. Speaking of anime, we're going to Barnes and Nobles today. Let's hope we don't get barked at in the manga aisle. Let's hope we don't encounter like
Never
some
pronounce
creature.
it. Never pronounce it.
Manga aisle.
That's like saying.
Anime.
Do you like pasta?
That's like saying Ong in like the Avatar Avatar the Last Airbender movie. Ong. It's retarded.
Right. Yeah. People need to learn how to pronounce their stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, like it doesn't even matter to me. I don't really care.
I mean,
it's just cringe. It's gay. It's cringe. It's Jewish. We don't care.
You don't need to pronounce things entirely properly, as long
Just
as
make an attempt, I guess.
As long as there's a large majority of people that pronounce it similar to you, and they know that they're not pronouncing it very incorrectly. For example, people say pasta, but not everybody does. They know that they're saying it wrong, and they just do it to.
It's literally just the Canadians or Maple Monkeys, I call them.
Sure. Honestly, I don't say things like I don't say Pakistan.
Pakistan.
I sometimes.
We do not say Balochistan. We do not say Balochistan. We say Balochistan. We do not say Pakistan. We say Pakistan. We do not say
I don't
Bharat. We say India.
Yeah, that's a problem that a lot of people have, especially Indians. They say Pakistan rather than Pakistan, and they say Afghanistan instead of Afghanistan. I mean, I used to do that too, but if you're
that's
saying
just how our parents say.
Right, but if you say India, then
why don't you say Bharat? It's like saying calling Mexico it's like saying calling Spain España, like Arriba España,
But
like for the phalangists. But like you're not gonna call India Bharat. You're not gonna call Mexico Mexico. You're not gonna call El Paso El Bajo or like however the Mexicans call it, or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's inconsistent. I don't know. It doesn't really bug me. It's just weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so you tried to ask me what I've been watching recently, and I shut you down. I haven't been watching.
You are the gay. That is why you are the gay.
Yeah, no, I haven't been watching much recently. I think I watched the first season of BoJack Horseman.
BoJack? Oh, okay. It had a noticeable decline in my opinion, but
I watched the first season.
Okay.
Not like all 6. Calm down. The first season was all right. Yeah, I don't really have much to say on it. It's like
I'm trying to get into My friends are trying to get me into the JoJo.
disgusting.
I know.
Nah, it's an alright anime.
Like,
I haven't watched it.
I watched like 10 episodes in, and it's kind of boring. And they're like, "Bro, skip the first season." And
it's sort of like The Office in that case, then, because with The Office, you have to skip the first season for it to get good. Obviously, you need to watch the first season if you want to watch the entirety of The Office, but.
No, that's not even the problem. Like I say this a lot because I love anime. Anime is amazing. I'm really invested in it. But like here's the thing. It's just that what's a complete buzzkill. Well, like it's like the rain on my parade. Okay, the rain on my parade is like.
You are my parade.
Stop being the gay, Subhash. Stop being the gay. But like no, it's like it's the communities behind them, honestly. Like, for example...
communities really matter behind content. For example, if we
had... My friend was recommending me JoJo in the server, on Discord. And it's like, they were getting death threats because they told me to skip the first one if you really want to just, skip the filler. And, like, for saying skip the filler, they get literal death threats.
I mean...
And, like, people ship minors. Like, there's literal pedophilia is going on there. It's retarded.
Right. Going... back to skipping fillers, I actually skipped all of season 7 and 8 of Naruto, like the first one. Just because all of season 7 and 8 was filler.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't have a problem with skipping filler as long as it's as long as the filler that I'm skipping isn't interesting. If it's interesting, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Like for example, episodes where they go out and catch cats and stuff is like, I'd rather not. Some people just like to skip to the Sasuke catching and stuff like that. And that's completely fine.
I prefer the main storyline in most TV shows, whether it be anime or an actual TV show. Obviously, with actual TV shows, there's going to be less of a strict storyline, and you're going to have like a story per episode. But I still like a storyline that you're able to stick to.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
But like no, like that's just Naruto. Like what else? Like there's actually an anime I've been watching recently. It's called Yasuke.
You watched like 6 episodes of it, right?
You watched 6? Did you watch Yasuke?
No.
I told him to watch it, but he's
No, I haven't watched anime in a while. I'm trying to take a break just because I watched so much in such a short amount of time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think I said this in our last episode, or it might have been in that 19-minute deleted clip. Yeah. So
Don't remind me of that, Subhash.
But no, I go in and out of anime multiple times. The first time I got into anime, it was mainly just Death Note and Naruto. I got into that. I watched the first couple seasons of Naruto, and
you
then,
got burnout, bro.
right. Yeah. After you, it's yeah, burnout. Yeah. If you translate that or correlate it to car terms, I don't know anything about cars, but you go so fast that you need to go slower.
Your rubber burns out. Like,
Yeah.
your rubber burns, and now you can't go
Yeah,
at all.
exactly.
Because you're stupid and dumb, and you didn't pace yourself.
Yeah, and yes, that's what happened. It happened twice for me. And I guess you could say
Don't worry, it happens to me a lot, too. Like, I used to be, like...
this is my third time, I think.
I used to go hard. It's, like, my 8th time, I think, maybe.
Yeah, so I'm not an avid anime watcher as much as I used to be, like, maybe a couple months ago. But
Sometimes it's like, what turns me off from an anime. Like, I really like the action stuff, but if I'm watching more of a heartfelt anime, some of the lines are just cringe, and some things that happen are just like, cringy. So like, I don't like to watch it. And but like, no, it's like some other stuff. Like, and I just couldn't. That really prevents me from finishing certain episodes because it's cringe.
Yeah. I think I watched 4 anime before my first burnout, and then I rewatched a couple of them before my second, like during my second run through anime. I watched I think a couple. Actually, yeah, no, I'm on my second burnout right now because I remember watching most of the anime that's in my watch list. It's a short list. I recently got into watching anime. Recently got out of it.
I have a friend. Lucy. She looks like a Kenma. She was doing it in a Megal stream, bro, and like on Discord, and like no, I don't care, Subhash. No, she was doing it in a Megal stream, and like people were saying like she looked like Kenma, and like she was just telling them to kill themselves, and it was funny, but like I thought that was really funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
you don't have any interest in any of that, including the viewers, but I'm just gonna say it because I don't care.
Okay. I mean, I try to watch anime. I mean, I tried to get back into it, but I don't know. It's taken a while.
Yeah, I honestly don't sweat it. It's
I'm trying to.
I wouldn't sweat if I were you. Cause
I'm gonna try and watch more anime movies. If I don't know if that's a proper term, but yeah, I'm gonna try and watch more of those to gently go back into it.
Honestly, I would stick to like Typically, what I would do is like I would rewatch some or watch some Shonen Jump stuff.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of shonen. I understand why people like it. The only shonen, I mean, I've watched a couple, but the only major one that I've watched was Naruto. Obviously, you can consider Death Note to be a shonen. Death Note is a shonen. Besides giving me a weird look.
How would you not consider Death Note like a?
It's not the biggest shonen. You have your big 3.
Yeah.
Right. Sai's playing Subway Surfers,
and it's being weird.
Right. But yeah. You have your big 3. That's a huge argument.
We're not gonna disclose which big 3 because I know we're gonna get. Well, we're not big enough to get death threats, but I wish one day we'll get death threats.
I don't wish any of that, but I would say the big 3 would include one of these 4 anime: Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Bleach.
Agreed.
I would say it would encompass one of those 4.
3 of those 4.
3 of those 4. Right.
I'm not gonna say which the biggest one is, but like
I mean, the big 3. It used to be based off of manga rather than anime, and Dragon Ball was definitely in the older big 3. I could see how some people would argue that it isn't anymore, and how it would be now.
Goku Soda's everyone, man. Goku Soda's your whole family.
Right, so,
Bro, Goku Soda's Saitama.
I mean, Saitama's a joke character. Like, he's a...
I know, but still, Saitama's cool.
He's a parody character. He parodies, people like Goku, who just beats everybody. That's
Because
why
they're overpowered. It's like here.
his name is One Punch Man. It's supposed to be a joke.
And, you know,
A
speaking,
satirical character, I should
he
say.
is, and like I agree. I completely agree.
And that's the thing that most Goku tards aren't able to understand. They say, "Oh, Saitama can't beat Goku because I don't know. I don't know what argument people would
Saitama,
make,
like
but yeah.
One Punch Man, and they're making fun of people like you. It's like, for example, it's like they're making fun of, like, you want to have a so overpowered character here, and like they make it satirical. It's like Rick and Morty, where like they try to portray Rick as a really like smart, deep yet cynical character, and like some people are like, yeah, I'm just like Rick, and you don't understand. It's parodying people like Rick. For example,
Right.
like
That's exactly what Saitama
at Bird
is.
Person's wedding, Rick is like, okay, I don't like weddings. They're stupid. We all I don't want to die alone, but that's exactly how we all die, alone. And it's like, Rick, what are you talking about? We don't all die alone. That's a dumb statement.
Characters of cartoons, whether it be anime or cartoons just for family, they parody characters.
Not all of them, of course, but like Rick specifically parodies people like him. Like unironic, like cynical. How do I put this?
In a TV show,
jackasses, like cynical jackasses.
In a TV show, you have people that embody certain minorities and majorities of an audience. The majority being just the person that understands that it's a TV show. So you have someone that's an outsider, someone that looks in on what's happening. For example, in The Office, you have Jim looking in on everyone else. Jim's supposed to be the straight man. Straight man meaning
straight hot male.
No, straight man is a term used throughout the 40s and even now to describe a character that is the most normal out of everybody in a TV show.
Of course, because everyone else is zany and wacky. Well, I'm not gonna say they're zany and wacky. I'm just saying Mr. Scott is a bit off the edge sometimes.
I mean, that's how The Office and shows like Parks and Rec is set up. You have Ben from Parks and Rec. Sai hasn't watched it, so he won't understand this. But you have Ben from Parks and Rec.
Is he the Asian guy?
No.
Oh.
There's no Asian guy in Parks and Rec.
I'll believe if I want to believe there's an Asian guy. I'll believe there's an Asian guy. Subhash.
I mean, if you want to consider it.
It's my schizophrenia acting up. Don't question it.
You don't have schizophrenia.
Or do I?
Your jokes don't have any meaning behind them.
Exactly. Another reason for schizophrenia.
Okay, maybe Sai does have schizophrenia. What was I saying? Yeah, Ben from Parks and Rec. He's literally a person from the outside looking in.
We mentioned these shows a lot, honestly.
I mean,
we often repeat these things that we say.
So we should probably have an episode for these shows. For example, we should have a show. We should have an episode for Parks and Rec. We should have an episode for Community. We should have an episode for what else? We should have an episode for, I said Parks and Rec, Community. We should probably have one for The Good Place and Friends by itself, because we spoke a little bit about Friends on our Office episode. Our Office episode also included a bunch of other shows, but it was mainly about The Office. I like the more show-oriented episodes because we can focus on a topic. Our first two episodes were, our first two episodes of our main podcast were a little bit on the odder side. First three, I should say, then.
Anyways, I'm gonna I learned something new this week.
No, let me continue my.
Fine, but after this, I'm gonna switch it up because this is getting kind of boring.
No, you're boring. I'm analytical. No, I'm not. Right, so our first three episodes were a little bit off because we were just starting out the podcast. We didn't know how we were going to phrase everything. So, right now, we understand what we're doing. We're doing more show-oriented episodes rather than general ideas behind episodes. That's what these unscripted episodes are. Now, we have an area where we have general ideas and an area where we do specific ideas. You may say what you want to say.
I learned something new this week. It goes along history. If you probably don't know this because
Wow, you're just assuming I don't know this because
no,
I'm
it's
Indian?
about yes,
It's
you're
because I'm
Indian. I'm
Indian.
extremely racist. Have I not mentioned that before?
Okay, Continue.
Like no.
What do you learn?
Like I'm a pretty big history nerd. And, like I like World War II. People say it's overrated, but like still.
I don't
heck
think
off.
anyone has ever said World War II is overrated.
No, I've
I
heard
don't
people
think
say it's overrated.
I don't think World War II is like a show that you can just watch.
Nah, people like overhype it or so. Not over. What am I?
Whoa! World War II, more like dog
Oh
fight
my God,
2.
boy! He really killed the Jews, man. He really turned them into bars of soap. Goyim, oy vey.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever said any
I've
of
heard
that.
someone said that, and you know who it is. It's No, but like no. Like,
You just said
Heinrich Himmler, like the leader of the SS, like Hitler's sidekick. Hitler had a sidekick named Himmler. How did he get away with that? They should have had like a TV show or something, but no. Himmler was a
Hitler should have a TV show.
No, Himmler.
What an argument!
No, Heinrich Himmler. He was a huge pagan. Okay, cringe. But no, he made like standard reading material for everyone in the SS. And by the way, the SS had foreign volunteer groups. Like there were Estonian legions of the SS. There was actually an Indian legion of the SS called Azad Hind, or it's the Indian Legion of the.
Yeah, but that's
SS.
more Northern Indians. We're South Indians.
Not really. It was majority. It was 70% Punjabs. But a good amount of them were South Indian and North Indian
That's because
Hindus.
Punjab's in the northern area.
I know, but like a lot of them, they were
And
both.
that's the closest part of India to Germany, I'm pretty sure.
No, but like still, there were South Indian Hindus. But no,
You just said South Indian Hindus. You're really dumb. We're South Indian Hindus.
Yes. They weren't all Punjabi.
Punjab's in North India.
Yes, I know.
You just said South Indian Hindus.
Yes, some of them were South Indian Hindus. Not all from North India.
If a South Indian is in North India,
Azad
they're
Hind
not
was pretty diverse.
South Indians. They're North Indians.
I'm not saying they were in North India. I'm saying they might have been positioned there, but they never lived there.
You just said that they were.
Okay, aside that.
If you were born in New Jersey and you became a citizen or a resident of Virginia, you're not a New Jerseyan.
Fine.
You're a Virginian.
If I decide to join the Marines and if I do training in South Carolina, am I from South Carolina?
You are now.
No. Okay,
because you're a resident.
You're a resident. We are getting sidetracked, okay? No, what I'm meaning to say is he made a book.
You're right.
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my. Okay. He made mandatory reading for a certain book called Vril and the Coming Race. Vril and the Coming Race is a insane book. It's about like apparently there's like this hollow earth. And like, oh, dude, we passed the 19-minute mark. We didn't get to do our minute of silence.
It's fine. As long as we do a minute of silence in an unscripted episode, we're fine.
Okay, whatever. But like,
no, do your minute of silence. That's good enough.
Okay, fine. But no, he made the book Vril and the Coming Race mandatory reading material for the SS or something like that. Basically, the book's about, apparently the Earth is hollow and stuff, and it's filled with like Hyperboreans or like some ancient like race of people that live in the middle of the Earth. And like apparently some regular dude like fell into a mine or something, and like he found animals and stuff that he's never seen before. Real schizo shit. And like he found animals that he's never found before. All of this stuff, crazy.
Yes.
And like he falls in love with one of their girls. Like he adopts the Hyperborean traditions and everything. But no, they try to kill him. Blah blah blah. They send him back, and apparently they're gonna conquer people. And here's the weird part. Apparently, drawing black suns everywhere, which is a pagan symbol, drawing a black sun everywhere, it like amplifies the real energy. And like it gives more power to the Hyperborean like Middle Earth people, and like one day it gives them more power that they'll conquer the Earth. The Nazis were real schizophrenics here, okay? That's the moral of the story.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Color is an interesting concept, just like color in general, not just the idea of it. How people see color, how color affects us.
We have three primary colors, okay?
Yeah.
Mantis shrimps have 58.
Yeah.
Because they have way more intricate eyes.
Different species have different ways of viewing things. People say dogs see in black and white. They actually don't. I don't remember where I read it, but dogs actually see color.
Dogs love everyone. They don't see color. They ain't be racist. dogs be real social justice warriors.
A lot of people say my red is your blue, but we were both taught to call it blue, right? I feel like that concept's really dumb because they don't understand how color works. I'm in the 8th grade and I understand how color works more than people who are 4 and more years older than me. For example, so color works in waves, and specific wavelengths allow different colors to pass through. So that's how you know that my red is the same as your red, and that's why we both call it red. That's how we know that certain people are colorblind, because they don't go on the same wavelength as us.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I didn't know that, like, other people thought that way, but, like...
No, many people think that way. They're like, oh, I see blue and you see red, but in kindergarten we were taught to call that color blue. And
That's stupid.
those people are older than we are, and they don't even understand. Like, it obviously not that many people actually pay attention in school, but it's like they didn't pay attention at all.
I mean, I don't pay attention at all, and I'm still smart.
Sure you are.
SMART, smart.
Okay. What else about color? Also, people say that color affects the way you live. A lot of asylums in the 90s or 80s, I don't know.
They were all white, and that's like torture because like they tried to do sensory deprivation experiments
and
on
then
people.
After that, they
Bro.
I'm pretty sure one asylum I saw it on TikTok, not a credible source, but they said that certain colors were applied to certain mentally ill patients because they assumed those colors would have a positive like benefit on them. I feel like a room color isn't enough to suffice. It won't suffice for that type of treatment.
Isn't that like torture? Because it's like sensory deprivation.
If you have all white, like how asylums are now, or all gray, I guess that's how they are now. But all white is how they're depicted in older times. I guess.
was watching I was watching the interrogation footage of I think it was like the cruise guy, like what was his name? Dylan? No, not Dylan. He was a school shooter, like something Cruz.
Sure.
Nicholas Cruz, yeah, Nicholas Cruz. And no, I was watching his experience, and like he was faking being suicidal. He was faking schizophrenia, hearing demons and stuff.
I mean,
apparently.
a lot of people fake that stuff because they don't understand this consequences or the seriousness behind it.
Yeah, and guess what? I'll get into a whole nother episode about faking depression because I know multiple people who did that, and like it's really disgusting. But no,
I know multiple people that have
we
depression.
probably yes.
We know one person in common.
Okay, yeah, let's not talk about that right now. But like no,
but people won't know who we're talking about because we won't mention names.
We won't mention names. Like here, I'm gonna
more names, more like.
Okay, yeah,
Bane from Batman.
Yeah, of course, Bane from Batman is faking schizophrenia. But no, like
no, he's faking steroids. He's normally that strong.
Okay, but no, apparently, like, it's a lie that it's like, he didn't know the consequences of his actions. Like, for example, like
the Cruz guy,
no,
right?
yeah. Nicholas Cruz. He was a sociopath. Okay,
yes.
He was a sociopath. He was pure evil.
Yes,
but like. He was trying to feign being mentally ill, and like, dude, here's something people don't understand. Oh, I'll just feign being mentally ill. Like, they won't give me a harsh punishment or anything, because that's how it works. When they don't understand, that's not how it works. Like, people that like feign mental illness and people that get into the mental illness hospitals. Number one, those are some of the darkest corners of the system.
Right.
And you are going to stay longer, if not more, and you're going to stay more deprived. They're not going to give you as regular interactions with people.
People assume that they treat you properly in those
no, they treat people horrible there. Yeah. Like, I've heard so many horror stories. Like, I actually, I know someone that
those are, like, real-life horror stories, really.
I knew someone that, I don't know them. I talked to a few people that went to jail, and they knew people who were in the mental health programs and like were in maximum security mental asylums,
right,
and got out, and like, dude, it's the worst. Apparently they don't even feed you right sometimes. They gave you like a bunch of like meds to keep you sedated. They keep you locked up 23 hours a day on some accounts. Like, apparently it's really bad.
Michael from Vsauce actually made an episode on his YouTube Red show, Minefield. I think it was the first episode of the first season. He he stayed inside of a white room with white stuff in there. He didn't have water to drink. I don't think he had milk or something. I don't know. Everything was white in that room.
You can't get
Okay, maybe it wasn't milk. Maybe it was water. Okay, everything was white in that room.
Exactly, Subhash.
Everything was white in that room. So and he
lol,
stayed.
just look at your skin, lol.
But he's white.
Oh God.
Right, exactly.
I forgot. I thought Michael was black.
Right. But he stayed in that room for 3 days, I think.
3 days?
Yeah, and it really showed.
Shout out to Vsauce. Shout out to Vsauce. Not like we're giving him a huge favor because we have 40 subscribers.
And probably all of them are subscribed to him already.
Not all of them.
Half of them.
A bit optimistic, but sure.
What's kind of cool, actually, for our channel, is that we have 40 genuine people that actually like our content.
Including my guitar teacher. Shout out to her.
Including people in our neighborhood.
Including, oh yeah, like Sid.
Yeah. Sid came on for our last.
We're gonna have another episode with Sid. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll probably have episodes on Community and Parks and Rec because Sai hasn't watched those shows. So me and Sid could talk more knowledge to.
Yeah, I'm like
knowledge.
Since Subhash doesn't know so much about politics, I'm probably just gonna have Keaton on for
no, you won't.
Stuff. Why not?
No, like politics wise, we won't do a political episode.
Why not?
Because we're not a political podcast. Right. But going back to YouTube. I actually set up our channel a little bit differently. I added different areas in our homepage of our channel where it shows all of our uploads, all of our main podcast
widgets?
Episodes. I guess you can call them widgets, but people can't move it around. We can move it around.
Oh, okay.
Right. So there's our main podcast episodes, our uploads, and our unscripted episodes. I don't know in what order, because I did this last week and I didn't bring it up then. All cool.
All cool, bro.
But I also put all of our social media up there as well. On our banner on our channel, our social media is listed, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, everything. We haven't done. I've been posting on Instagram a lot, not a lot, but generally, and what else have I done? We haven't done much on TikTok.
If we're doing a TikTok episode, that's gonna come after the Morgues episode, man.
No. I mean on our TikTok account. We have a TikTok.
We have a TikTok?
Yeah. I planned on it for being stuff. I don't know, updates. I don't know. I would just recommend it to make one because it could spread our audience.
Shout out our TikTok. I didn't know we had one, but shout out our TikTok.
Yeah, no, I made all of this stuff without Sai.
Yeah.
I handle more of our social media stuff, like marketing. I handle our marketing, honestly. If anyone actually made it to our 32-minute, 30-second mark, please
comment pizza.
No, comment. I want to be your financial advisor. And don't
comment your social security number and credit card just to prove you an OG fan.
No, but honestly, if anyone wants to help us with marketing or help us with
how would that work?
No, we just ask them to spread the word of our podcast.
Honestly, that could just be done. Hey, yo, you listening to this? You want to spread the word of our marketing? Our channel? That might be a good idea.
It doesn't even have to be our channel. It could be us on any other
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
No, those are the only ones that really matter. No one uses Google Podcasts. No one uses the other ones that we're on. Also,
Hey man, that's kind of racist.
Wait, let me check our analytics on our media platform Anchor. We have.
Shout out to us on Anchor.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I don't even know what an Anchor is.
Anchor is the thing that helps our distribution set up. It's what got us onto Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We have a good amount of total plays. You want to know what our number for total plays is?
70.
69.
Oh yeah.
And our we have 8 people in our audience estimated.
Why not 9, huh? If you do not subscribe to our can they subscribe on Anchor?
No, you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I guess.
Oh.
But our top episode is our first unscripted episode, so shout out to our unscripted people.
Oh, yo.
And these are from all of our podcasting apps, not from YouTube. But yeah, our 2 second best episodes, listening wise, That sentence was phrased horribly, but
that was like pain.
But we have 11 plays on our Simpsons episode and our SpongeBob episode. I actually like the name, how we named our SpongeBob episode, the analyzation of Bikini Bottom and its residents. It didn't specifically say SpongeBob, but people actually understood it. Right.
If you didn't see that, me and Subhash were just sign languaging over, or as one of our teachers says, gangs. You know what? Here's a story. It's a bit of an inside joke, but no, me and Subhash were waving to each other in debate class, and bro, our debate class teacher said, "What are you two?" He pulled us out in the hallway. "What are you two doing? Gang signs?" And we were like, "Mr. Vito, we were waving to each other."
Yeah, you name names.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I'm too lazy to edit it out. I don't think he'll see this.
He is a great teacher, amazing
Watch
teacher,
him see
one of my favorite
Watch
teachers.
him see this. This is gonna be your fault, Ty.
My fault that we get expelled. We're not even allowed in college. You named a name. But no. Great teacher. I love the guy. Amazing teacher. And fun activities. Please don't fail me.
So, on Spotify, our listening, like people who listen to us, 3% of them are female and 96 are male.
What? Female?
3% are female.
Oh.
Are you bloody...
Which females listen to us, bro?
I don't know. No females listen to us. Someone probably said that they were female. I don't know.
Damn.
But yeah, we have a 96 male demographic on Spotify.
Anyways, let's stop.
No, you bloody fool! Let me read out my statistics.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, and actually, an equal amount of people that listen to us on Apple Podcasts listen to us on other podcasting apps. I didn't actually realize that people listen to us on other podcasting apps. I thought it was just Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It's probably just us.
No, it isn't us.
I don't listen to it on anything else. It's probably someone else.
You watch all of our videos for some reason.
No, I don't.
You're kind of weird.
I don't watch all of our videos. That's a blatant
You comment
untrue.
on every single one.
That is untrue.
Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, we're gonna set up this payment stuff. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week on the Sai and Subhash podcast. I've been Sai.
And I've been Subhash.
Have a great day.
Have a great weekend.
Weekend.